So this evening, we're going to work through our yin yoga and yoga nidra just a little bit differently than we have the last couple of weeks. So we're going to start with a yin series. So we're going to do a few yin poses, focusing on our breath, focusing on stillness. And from there, we're going to come into a 10-minute nidra meditation. So coming to your comfortable position if you're not already there. And we'll begin by settling into stillness. Allow your body to be fully supported by the surface beneath you. There is nothing to fix and nowhere to go. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice the breath entering the body and notice it leaving the body. No need to change it. Simply observe its natural rhythm. With each exhale, invite a sense of softening. The shoulders melt down the back. The jaw releases. The space between the eyes eases. You may find your gaze softening or your eyes closing completely. If the mind wanders, gently guide your attention back to the feeling of the breath moving. Inhaling, seeing if we can guide our breath towards any tension, any stuck energy we may be holding on to. On our exhale, seeing if we can release, just letting it all go. We'll start to bring just a little bit of movement into our fingers, into our toes. If you're seated, maybe rolling the shoulders back. If you're lying down, maybe reaching your arms up overhead, pointing your toes. And whenever you're ready and however you'd like to get there, we're all going to meet lying down on our backs. Taking your time to get there. Bring down onto our backs. If you're up against a wall, you may want to cozy up against it. And from here, we're just going to come into a waterfall. So if you have some props, you have blocks or a pillow, you may want to place it under your hip. And from here, we're just going to bring the soles of our feet up towards the ceiling, keeping our knees straight, maybe finding that support under our hips, or maybe even turning and finding our legs up against a wall. Wherever you are, seeing if we can soften. Coming back to our breath. Softening our gaze or closing our eyes completely. And just observing the sensations. Feeling the subtle shift shift in your circulation. With each exhale, imagine any remaining tension draining down through the legs. Holding here. Option, you can stay here, or if you like, you can bring your arms up towards the ceiling, bringing your fingertips towards the ceiling, coming into dead bug, and feeling your circulation shift in this pose. Seeing if we could pull our heart towards the support beneath us. Pausing here. Taking 3 more rounds of breath. On our next exhale, we'll bring our arms back down by our side. We'll slowly begin to release the legs, bending our knees. We'll plant our feet. If we have a prop beneath us, we'll gently remove it. Staying here by lying on our backs. Option to maybe take some windshield wipers just to reset, taking what you need. Coming back through center. Our feet planted and our knees bent. We're going to work our way into our reclined figure 4. So starting on our right side, bringing our right ankle just above our left knee, opening up through that right knee. Option to stay here, or we can begin to interlace our fingers behind that left knee, gently pulling the left leg towards us while keeping that right knee opening up. Guiding our breath towards our right hip, towards our right glute. Inhaling into that tension and exhaling, seeing if we can soften. Continuing to breathe, finding stillness. Taking 3 more rounds of breath. On our next exhale, if we have our left knee hugged in, we'll gently release it back down to the mat. And we'll bring our right foot down to meet our left. Again, option here, maybe taking some windshield wipers just to reset. It's finding a little bit of movement just to help soften into those muscles, into our joints, into the fascia. Coming back through stillness, bending our knees, planting our feet. We'll bring our left ankle just above our right knee, coming into our figure 4 on our left side. Opening up through that knee, opening up through the left hip. Option to stay here, or we can begin to hug that right knee towards our chest, making sure we're still opening up through that left knee, guiding our breath towards our left hip, our left glutes. Inhaling into the tension, exhaling to soften. Continuing to breathe here, focusing on our breath, focusing on this pose, seeing if we can clear our mind of all other thoughts. Just focusing what's happening right here, right now on our mat. Finding stillness. Taking 3 more rounds of breath. Exhaling, we'll release that right foot back down to the mat. We'll bring our left foot down to meet it. Again, option here, finding that little bit of movement reset with our windshield wipers. Coming back through center, planting our feet back onto the mat. Just bring our feet to touch. From here, we're going to allow our knees to open wide, apart from one another, coming into our resting butterfly. If you have props, pillows, blankets, anything nearby, you may want to place a prop underneath the knees or the thighs, just to allow your legs to rest down. Arms can come down by your side. Maybe you find one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Maybe reaching your arms overhead is feeling good for you this evening. Just listening to your body, listening to what it's asking for. Coming back to our breath. Breathing into that tension. And exhaling. Finding softness. Taking 3 more rounds of breath. On our inhale, using our hands, we're going to guide our knees back together. Remove any props from beneath us. Here we'll hug our knees into our chest. Maybe just finding a little bit of a ball, maybe even bringing our forehead to our knees, rocking side to side or front to back, just giving our lower back just a bit of a massage. Finding stillness. We're going to allow our arms to fall out wide. And our knees are going to fall over towards the left side, coming into our supine twist. Option here, left hand can come above right knee if that feels okay. Gaze can come towards our right fingertips. Softening into this pose. Breathing into our spine. Allowing it to rinse out any remaining stuck energy, any remaining tension. Allowing it to all melt away. Relaxing to our neck, relaxing our shoulders, relaxing our mid back, our lower back, relaxing into the hips, the thighs, the knees, all the way down to our toes, softening. Taking 3 more rounds of breath. And on our next inhale, our gaze comes back through center, followed by our legs, giving our knees a quick little squeeze in. And our exhale, our arms come back out wide, and our knees fall over towards the right side, anchoring our shoulders down onto the mat, coming into that supine twist. Option that right hand can come above the left knee. Gaze can come towards the left fingertips. Softening here. Taking 3 more rounds of breath. Our inhale, our gaze comes back through center and followed by our legs. Hugging our knees into our chest one last time, maybe bringing our forehead towards our knees, finding that little ball, maybe rocking side to side or front to back. Squeezing in. And on our exhale, we'll release it all the way down to the mat. Coming into our Shavasana. Finding whatever variation, whatever position if Shavasana feels good for you. It could look like lying on your back. It could look like lying on your stomach, maybe on your side in fetal position, wherever you feel most comfortable. Allowing your gaze to soften or your eyes to close completely. Finding your most effortless resting position. From here, allowing all movement to settle as we prepare to move into our Yoga Nidra. Allow yourself to become completely still. Let the body be supported fully by the surface beneath you. There is nothing you need to do from here on. Simply listen and allow the practice to unfold. Begin to notice your breath exactly as it is. No need to deepen or control it. Simply feel the gentle rise and fall of the breath in your body. You might notice the coolness of the inhale and the warmth of the exhale, allowing each exhale to soften you just a little more. Bring your attention to your hands. Gently curl the fingers into soft fists. Feel a mild tension building. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Let the fingers uncurl and the hands become heavy. Now the arms. Very gently draw the arms in towards the body, creating a little tension. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release completely. Feel the arms melting into the support beneath you. Bring awareness to the shoulders. Lightly shrug them up towards the ears. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release, letting the shoulders drop and widen. Now the face. Gently scrunch the muscles of the face. Feel the effort. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Let the forehead smooth. Let the jaw soften. Let the tongue rest. Draw the belly in just slightly. Create a mild engagement through the center. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Release fully. Gently press the heels into the surface beneath you. Feel the legs engage just a little. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Release completely. Let the legs feel heavy, supported, and at ease. Now sense your body as a whole. Notice the contrast between effort and release, between tension and ease. Feel the breath moving freely through a relaxed body. With every exhale, imagine the body sinking, softening, and settling. The mind wanders. Gently return it to the feeling of the breath or the sensation of being supported. Begin to gently deepen the breath without rushing. Start to invite back a sense of awareness. Taking your time. When you are ready, you may begin to slowly find some movement, or if you prefer, simply remain resting. Carry this feeling of ease with you to the rest of your evening and further into your sleep. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you. And from my heart to yours, namaste.